Good day, everyone. This is Shamila Ramjawan coming to you from Cambodia. I am the founder of the Red Corner Show. So we have currently 4 hosts on the show. We have Daksha Ramjawan, who is a resident youth ambassador, and she interviews the youth. We have Joshua Kelly Chetty, who's now joined us, and he also interviews the youth. We have Dr. Sandra Demata, who interviews people from South Africa and beyond. And we also have Marjanne Baker, who's in Liberia, and she interviews the people in West Africa. Welcome, Marjanne. Thank you. As we look forward to achieving great things in 2024, I wish you a happy year filled with shared successes and fruitful collaborations. Remember, we cannot do everything on our own, and we need to work as teams. So here's to a prosperous new year, and I wish you all the best of luck. I hope to see you sharing your stories on the Red Corner Show. See you soon. Over to you, Marjanne. Good luck on your debut today.
Okay, thank you so much, Shamila, for having me on this wonderful, amazing program. I've been following it for some time, and I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate and looking forward to our dynamic guest today on the Red Corner Show, Ms. Angeline Jappah from the UK. So, hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Red Corner Show. We're so excited to have this platform, amazing platform, for us to share our story of trials or triumph and how we've been able to weather the storm. And we just want to give so much thanks to Shamila Ramjawan for opening up this amazing platform for us to be able to share our story. And I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest today on the show, Angeline Jappah by way of the UK. She's from Liberia. She's a dynamic entrepreneur, a wife, and she has been doing some phenomenal things in Liberia with her business. And Angeline is always, you make it look easy, but we would like to hear from you and to tell us how are you able to do this, to juggle all of these moving parts and make it look so easy. This is what the show is all about, because sometimes people wonder, oh, this person is making it look so easy, and we don't know what to do. Many times things change so quickly, the economy, the pandemic, and we would like to hear from amazing people like yourself. Are you able to do it and make it look so easy? So we want you to share with us, tell us a little bit about yourself, and please tell us more about you and the work you're doing, the amazing work that you're doing. And before I say that, I also want to say Angeline is one of those who's passionate about changing the narrative about Liberia. Much of what we hear post-war, the challenges. So she's one of those who's been working so hard trying to change the narrative. So we'd like to hear from you, Angeline, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Marjanne. Thank you for having me on this show. I'm so privileged to be here, and I also want to take the time to say a big thank you to Shamila for also hosting, I would say, to you, a big thanks to you, Marjanne, for inviting me on this program or on this show. I'm privileged to be here. I am going to take it as an opportunity, because there are lots of things that's going on out there that we want to put out there, but if we don't have the opportunity, we don't have the time to say it, it's just going to be within, and we're not going to share our stories, because I believe that sharing your stories or sharing your story inspire other people, or it motivates other people to, to do their best and to, showcase whatever they have, whatever their potentials are, to, get it out there. So thank you so much for having me on this show.
It's such a pleasure. So glad you can make the time in your business schedule. And also, if I didn't say, you are an educator, a businesswoman, a wife, mother, a sister to 5 brothers and 1 sister, and growing your business in real estate in Liberia. You also have a nonprofit that is called the Aged Care Foundation, and you also have a YouTube channel. So please, this is your opportunity to tell us, how do you make it look so easy, Angeline?
Actually, to be frank, it's not easy. Nothing is easy, but if you have the passion, you have the willingness to learn, and you just want to, change the stories out there, you will make it easy. So this is the case here. It's not easy, but we try to do our best to make it easy to inspire other people. So, they follow suit. So it's not easy. God's grace, everything, everything is working fine. But we just want to say that if we make it look easy, then we, inspire other people to want to do the same. But if we make it look like it is so difficult to do, then it becomes a challenge for other people. So it is not easy to do whatever we want to do in life. It may look easy, but it is not easy. And I think what really motivates me, first of all, is God, I would say, because He's my creator and I look up to Him for everything. And He gives me that direction to do whatever I want to do. And secondly, I said that I am an educator, but I believe that being educated is not only from the classroom, but from other people. So as you go along your life journey, you learn from other people, you get inspirations from other people, whether big or small. Things are out there to inspire you, and you also learn from those things that, you surround yourself with people that you meet, people that you come in contact with, your family, your friends, and different sector of people. That's where the education comes from. So I want to say on this show, education does not mean you sit in a class and you get this degree and, but you learn as you go along your life journey. So you are educating yourself every day. If you are willing, to learn from other people's experience or experiences, you're going to improve in whatever you do. So it's the same with my businesses, with my family, with whatever I'm doing. I learn along the way, and I educate myself into things I want to do around me, so that I make it look easier, or I make it easier for myself and the people that are around me.
Okay. Now, one of the questions I want to ask you is your motivation. You said the motivation behind it is to inspire.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: what has been some of the hurdles or the biggest challenges that you have experienced in that process?
Yes. Let me face it back to home, because that's where I have most of my things happening back home. That means Liberia. Even though I have some things happening here, but it's not as challenging, as being back home. So back home, because of the distance and the communication level, that's where the challenge is. Because for example, if you're doing something, if you're building a house, in Liberia and you are not there, how do you weigh the two? You are thousands and thousands of miles away from where you carry on this project. So how do you manage? How do you juggle those two things? It is not easy. That's what makes it challenging, because sometimes the people that you're working along with, or people that work along with you, the communication is not forthcoming. If you tell them you wanting to do something and that thing is not done on time, it becomes a challenge. So how will you manage these two? So that's where the strategy comes in. So you have to put your own strategy in place to make those challenges. It may seem like a big challenge. Some people do it, and some people start the process and they don't even go far because the challenge is too much. The problem is too much. The complaint is too much. So they just leave it halfway. But how can you manage yourself when things happen, when you are not there, when you are not there physically to make things happen? These are the challenges. How do you manage these challenges? So it's not easy, but I just put strategy in place to make it happen. And that's what I've been doing over the years, and I think it's working for me.
Okay. Yes, and I know how it can be major challenges when you to live in both places and want to do what you do best at home, and then you're committed to in another place with your friend, your family, and your work, and to balance the two is such an amazing. It's a phenomenal feat. So I congratulate you for that.
Thank
Another
you.
question I have to ask you, now that the year is still very early, what is your message for those who might want to take on some of these industries, like you're talking about the real estate? That's one of the things you do, and also your YouTube with the YouTube platform.
Okay.
What would be a message for them?
When it comes to real estate, my message would be, I think real estate right now, that's the heart of the game. That's what is happening all over the world. So it's not only in Liberia, I mean all over the world. So if you want something tangible, you want something for the future, for your children's children, then I think real estate will be the way to go. Real estate will be the way to go forward, because real estate never goes down. So I will put it out there that this 2024, if anyone looking in that sector, looking in that area, you got to do it. You got to put your mind, your effort, your money, your time, and everything into that, so you can be successful. It takes time. These things takes time. It's not overnight thing, but you just have to be patient and consistent with the process. So this 2024 is a beautiful year. We just started. If you have that dream or that charisma of doing real estate thing, then this is the time for you to start doing it. It's never too late, but as the year begins, that's when you have, all this energy flow that you want to do this, you want to do that. And once you have that energy flowing in your vein, and, you have that passion for it, get into it, do it. It's not going to be easy, but as I said, you have your strategy and make it to work. When it comes to my YouTube video, I will say I'm a content creator. I put things out there, especially about Liberia, because Liberia needs to be out there. There has been lots of negative things that have been, happening, coming out of Liberia. So people, when you talk about Liberia, in in different parts of the world. People think that it's all about war and war. No, it's not about war. Liberia is a beautiful country. So on my channel, on my YouTube channel, I talk about Liberia. I showcase Liberia, all the beautiful things that are happening there, and all of the, things that people want to know, things that people want to see. So this is what my YouTube channel is all about. So 2024, this 2024, there are lots of things that will be coming up on my channel, and I just want to showcase Liberia to the world, that we are not just for the negative, but we have some beautiful side to us that people can see, admire, and want to come to Liberia and see for themselves.
Thank you so much, Angeline, for your powerful message. I hope that it has definitely inspired me, because I've been watching you and observing the work that you're doing, and I'm so inspired by it. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time, and I thank everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed our platform today, and welcome again. We want to invite you for the Red Corner Show Liberia, and you'll be hearing from us more with some very unique, interesting conversations about how do we weather the storms with our constantly changing societies and economies changing as fast, very fast. So I want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. And thank you again, Angeline, for joining us today. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Marjanne. Thank you for having me. And I know that this will not be the first or the last. And I'm so privileged, and I'm so happy that I was on this show today. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
And you too. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.